And it's blanketing the country.
Yes, covering the country.
Yeah. Yes. We have started our first workshop 8 years ago in Poznań, in the city where we live. Now, we as the ministers, Gospel Dream Ministry, we do it 12 different cities in the country and 6 different cities for kids. And as I said, there's 50 workshops like this all over the country every year.
And Karen, this is something you were already doing in Canada with great result, which is one of the reasons you were just the right stuff at the right time in Poland. Tell us about Power Up 2011.
Yeah,
I'm going to show you.
We're very excited about this conference. This is the 7th year that we're offering this conference, and it's open to everyone. Most people in Canada don't have access to learning what it is to sing in a gospel choir from the inside out, and so we put together this event so that people can come and learn. And so we teach music in a mass choir rehearsal setting, much like happens in Poland, and also we offered workshops as well so that people can learn about their own musical and grow their own musical skills in terms of vocal improvisation, stage presence, songwriting. We have all of the top people coming in to work with the registrants, and we keep it very low cost, and we have group rates, and we finish it all off with a finale concert.
So we'd be singing like the choir
like
we
that,
just saw.
like that. Okay, and we have special guests this year. Our special guest will be Greg Sabel, and we have a live rhythm section, and we just try to do it so that people can have an understanding of what it is.
There's the finale concert at Agincourt Pentecostal Church.
Yes.
The actual workshop is at Wellspring Worship Center.
Yes, March 4th to the 6th. Yes.
So where do we go online to find out more about fulfilling our music dreams?
If you go to tmc.ca, we have the full itinerary and all of the clinicians.
That's TMC for Toronto Mass Choir.
Yes, that's right, tmc.ca.
Right there on your screen.
And all of the itinerary and all the workshop choices, you can register online. It's very, very simple, and it's definitely a highlight of our year.
You know, this is a fabulous phenomenon. You know, I just think of the sing-along Sound of Music. What a great thing that was and is. This is even deeper because you're training, you're honing your gift, you're moving toward your dream, and you're praising God, and He inhabits praise. We just got to tell this story. Andrew, you came to know Jesus personally in 1998 in Boston, Massachusetts. What were you doing there?
Well, I am a big basketball fan, and it was my dream always to go to States and see NBA. So when the first opportunity came, I went to work at a summer job. Of course, the NBA were not playing there because it was off season, but I went and played basketball just outside pretty much every night, every evening. And on the basketball court in Boston, I met a pastor, Steve Cole, who invited me over to his house for a Bible study. And long story short, God worked, and 10 weeks later, I became a born-again Christian.
Wow. And your wife came to know Jesus at one of these music workshops.
Yes, that's a great story, especially for me, because my wife came to the workshops in 2005, was part of 350 people choir, and there's many people like her. And then after the workshops, we wanted to do some kind of follow-up Bible group. So she was interested in what was going on at the workshops. God really touched her while she sang those gospel songs. So she came to the follow-up Bible study, and we met there. A few weeks later, we started dating, and 1 year later, she became my wife. And during the process of studying the Word, she realized the gospel is gospel of grace. And she has never heard of it before. Once she realized that her life completely changed, and now she serves with me, and she's a great comforter to the people in the choir and a counselor. So God is really good to us.
2 beautiful children.
Yes, yes.
I know you have a vision for building leaders. That's part of your motivation. And I just think how this is reaching down now to children, to the young children, through every age group, and breaking through. I mean, you were a religious person.
Yes.
But you didn't know Jesus personally.
Yes. For 23 years, my entire life, I always went to church every Sunday. Very religious, from very religious home. We prayed every night. I was in church even sometimes more often than just Sundays. But I've never heard of a personal relationship with Christ. I have never heard of gospel of grace. So when
what does that mean to you?
Well,
gospel of grace. I mean, it's the same Bible.
Yes, yes. It's in Poland we have people that we work with that come to our workshops, and they say, "How do you mean salvation is for free?" And they say it's for free, because it's just when you're taught something different for the entire life. It's just such a, even though it's so easy, it's very difficult to understand it. If you're in the Polish context, if you're, if you live in Poland, everybody around you is the same. So gospel of grace, that it's really free, that we are free in Christ, and that's why we think that God gave black gospel music to Poland, so people can experience the freedom while singing this music. What happens is people can see faith. When Karen comes, they look at her, she's all over the stage running, singing, smiling.
She's just radiating Jesus.
Exactly, and people see it, and that's what people don't see it in Poland, when they look at it, like the people around them.
It's so formal. It's more formal.
Yes, and so they can experience it, they can see it, and now they ask questions. Why is it? Why am I not like you?
Whether it's political, as we began this hour, with the political unrest because people have tasted freedom from oppression.
Yeah.
It's the same in the spiritual realm. When you see the life and the liberty that Jesus died to give us, you want to break out and lay hold of that. And you don't have to be religious. You don't have to even have decided what you think about Jesus to come to these workshops, whether it be in Toronto or Poland.
Yes.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
Open to anybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People always are impacted, and they always come out, maybe their glass is a little askew and their hair messed up, but they're happy.
Well, we are thrilled to see what God is doing. And I love the body life thing. God can cross all the borders, the races, the backgrounds, and enrich the whole. We are all blessed. Thank you so much. And we'll just remind you to go to tmc.ca. Maybe you're an idol wannabe. Maybe you have a musical gift that nobody's appreciated. Maybe you have a gift that you'd just like to hone and move forward. You got the right people ready to help you out. So that's Power Up Gospel Conference 2011, March 4th and 5th at the Wellspring Worship Center in Toronto, and the finale concert with Greg Sabel. Wow, on the Sunday at Agincourt Pentecostal Church. So many good things. Look at free admission.
Yes,
Free. I just love that, to that concert. Maybe there's a hint of freedom here that's just tugging at your heart because you don't know it yet. Maybe it's a spiritual condition that God's been speaking to. We would love to help you. That's why we're here every day. We want you to know the joy and freedom that is in Christ. And we have prayer partners. I saw a few of them leaving as I came in on Friday morning. They'd been here all night, and they looked as bright as the people on my couch here because they love the Lord and they love sharing Him. Why not call our prayer lines if you'd like to find out more? Maybe make a prayer that could launch you into a whole new life in Christ.